Heyo, my name is Mini Shadow, and welcome. Well, I've made a couple more changes to the build, and we're outside the Temple of Chaos. What we have changed is, well, before we get to what we've changed, our staff that we picked up right at the end while trying to get an upgrade actually does stay on the ground when we cast it, when we switch weapons. So I can benefit from this buff even though I don't have the weapon equipped. It's very good, very fun. Now, what this buff does is it gives us 12% spell damage by itself, but it has 4 stacks to it depending on how much mana I spend. So if I have a ton of, I can get it to like stage 3, but it requires me to empty almost my entire mana pool. So it's kind of like I do more damage, but it's at a risk a little bit. What else we got going on here? Sorry, one second. Alright, so what else we have going on? The things that I changed, I have Contagion back on the bar. I decided to equip that. And we used our level 9 gem on it, so that's there. I mainly want to throw it on, like, bosses. It's really good passive damage for bosses, or something with a shield, or anything like that. I also... Oh, when it comes to our skills, what I kind of changed, I learned Frostbomb applies a debuff. I had no idea. It applies cold exposure, which removes elemental resistance. So once I discovered that, I went on a whole tangent, doing some theory crafting and whatnot, how we could maximize exposure as well as our debuff, because they stack. So this just removes 33% cold resistance, while our Frostbomb removes 20% by itself, but we have some increases here. I put, instead of having 2 Frostbombs, we have the exposure applied by supported skills increased by 30%. So we no longer have 2, just 1. But the pulses that the Frostbomb gives out apply the debuff. I didn't know, and this exposure with hypothermia can make enemy resistances go into the negatives, making them take increased damage. So that's fun. I believe they take increased damage, but it can make the resistance go into the negative. In my testing, I did get a tier 2, our second level 2 skill gem, which I got for Cold Snap, being the supported skills gain 40% increased energy. So we're getting auto cast Cold Snaps a lot more often. What else have we done here? So when it comes to our Frost Wall, I put in the gem that was on the Frostbomb. So now we have 6 casts of Ice Wall, which is, for us at the moment, 12 ice walls. we have 12 of these things.
I need more time.
Yeah, we can just cast these for days. And since all of these, the spikes deal damage to targets and whatnot, and we can pierce through them, it's a good time, yeah. And even hitting this with our own damage causes them the pulse damage, right? So it's all good stuff. What else? Did I change anything else other than that? Putting the exposure on the Frostbomb and then changing that double cast onto the Frost Wall instead of the AoE damage. I think that's all I did. Oh yeah, the Mana Tempest, I was able to get the Culling Strike on that. So what Culling Strike does is it will automatically remove or kill an enemy once its life hits a certain threshold. So 30%, 20%, 10, and 5 for the different rarities of enemies. So that's very, very helpful. It's just 30% less damage or 20% on anything that I fight. That's very powerful. And all we have to do is, cast this button, which gives us damage as well. So let's get out of that so it disappears. I think that's pretty much it. There's, yeah, the Frost Bomb has increased exposure. We put that on the ice wall, so we have 6 casts of it, and we have Culling Strike on our Mana Tempest. So not much has really changed with our abilities. However, if we start stacking these abilities now by pressing our Mana Tempest, doing our second weapon spell damage buff, as well as shooting through the flame wall, all of these buff stacking increase our damage by a significant amount. And then if something survives through that, like a cold resistant enemy or something like that, we can drop not one, but two. Oop. Sorry. Not one,
I can't
but
do that yet.
2 debuffs on them. So they lose, like, I don't know what our exposure is right now, but they lose a lot. Now, I did change the passive skill tree as well. The passive skill tree got a little bit of a change. So instead of going off this way and taking the increased damage to ailments, right? This is like close to 60% or something like that. I think it's 60%. And coming down here and gaining another 60% spell damage, as well as the Unleash resets. I'm sad to see these Unleash resets go. I really like playing with this. I really enjoyed using this. This was a lot of fun. We also are missing out on the 22% cast speed from this as well. Now, and the crit, right? We didn't go to the left side at all anymore. We went a different direction. So we're losing 60% damage here. We're losing 60% damage here. And we're losing 22% cast speed, as well as some crit. Alright? Now, what we gain instead is 60% spell damage here. And closer to a crit node. Very important for later. We come over here, up this path, right beside another crit node. Very, very good. And this section here gives us 20% elemental damage, but it also gives us 50 increased exposure effect. And since our Frost Bomb applies exposure, we get 50 more percent, which gives us 30% by itself. Now, like just 30% elemental resistance gone. GG. Press of a button. That also does damage, by the way. Now, I come up here to our ice node at the top of the tree. This is giving us, 12%, 12%, 12%. So we've recouped some of the 120% that we've lost so far in the other section of the skill tree. But what we also pick up here is damage penetrates 18% cold resistance, as well as another 25% cold exposure to go with our 50%. So we have 75% extra cold exposure on our base 20 for the Frost Bomb. And then we also get +1 level to all cold skills. So this is just +1 to everything that we're doing. So that's just a lot of extra damage on literally everything forever. Amazing. Now, there's 12% cold damage here. That's just a nice node we'll pick up at some point. But after coming this way, we take a right, and here's another juicy crit node. Something we'll take advantage of later. But we continue down the right side of the tree, all the way over here, where we had the points and the 50% damage to frozen enemies with the, 20% build-up. We also got 10% cold damage, 3% cast speed to alleviate the 22% that we lost. We have 11% over here, so we get half of it back. Not right. That's pretty good. It's not the worst. Losing 22% is pretty painful, but losing 11%, That's still kind of painful. It's not nearly as bad. Now, we get 16% skill increase duration. Yeah, that's fine. Another 10% cold damage is going to be good. 3% cast speed will be good at some point. Another 10% good at some point. But what we're also over here for is this node. Another 20% increased freeze buildup. Pretty nice. But hits ignore elemental resistances of frozen enemies. So what this means is if exposure and our curse allow enemies to take increased damage, we freeze them, we bypass all of their elemental resistances by itself, and then with the exposure, I'm assuming that's going to... Wait, well, hold on a second. Now that I'm thinking about it, it really depends on how the effects go. If exposure happens before resistances, then this doesn't do anything for us. And when... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that one a bit more. But anyway, we're right beside another really good crit node. Look at this, 50% increase crit chance, but we lose 20% crit damage. But a flat 50%? That's a lot. Now, the reason why I haven't really, like, I've gone out of the crit again, even though, you know, we're right beside a whole bunch of it. This crit is coming at some point. We will take it. But yeah, I just wanted to go for our cold and elemental damage. I want to get the damage scaling before we start working into the crit, because we need a lot of crit in order for it to become beneficial. Like, in order to hit 100% crit chance on the freezing shards here, I need, like... Oh, see, this is down to 11% now. Okay, so I don't know... This was at 18% before, so then I have no idea. If this changed, I couldn't tell you. I thought I needed like 400 crit in order to get like 100%, which is probably unrealistic, but I don't know what a good crit level would be. Anyway, that's the stats we got going on here. We lost 120% damage and some crit, and we picked up more elemental damage, exposure, a little bit of penetration, a lot of all of the penetration on frozen targets, and extra damage against frozen targets. And we're also set up for a lot better crit node gain for the future. So yeah, let's I haven't tried the new passives yet. I've messed around with the abilities. I don't know what the passives are going to be like. Oh yeah, we also have these gems. I wanted to put these gems in to our passive skill tree now that we have them. Is that how it works? Bam. Just like that. And we have another one over here. There we go. It's another 18% spell damage. Oh yeah. As well, while I was fighting stuff and testing the abilities and whatnot, I did end up finding a ring. Now, this ring, I wanted to identify it and look at it, you know, together. However, I accidentally, you know, while clearing out the inventory and talking to the hooded dude bro and identifying, I did end up seeing it, but it's really spicy. We've got 8% increased at cast speed, 14% increased cold damage. What more could we ask for? So we're gonna slap this on this ring, lose our fire resistance, but we have a lot more extra stuff. Anyway, let's get into this Trial of Chaos. I have no idea what this is. Let's get over here. Offer an inscribed ultimatum to undertake the Trial Masters Challenge. Do we have one of those? I don't... Is that... Okay, so yeah, I think I can just do this open.
A woman that rejected her destiny comes to forge another.
Did I? I don't know what this means or what it does. But it says... This could be a mistake, actually. I could... I don't want to reforge another. I just want my 2 skill points.
Chaos only favors those who are capable.
I know what. Hello. Monsters gain 20% of damage added as extra chaos damage. Runes will appear that will call deadly lightning storms if you remain in them. 40% less defense. We take the defense because we don't have any defense to begin with.
Long have I awaited a suitable challenger. My master, Chaos, has charged me with this task.
Okay.
Many have attempted my trials in search of greatness. Scholars, criminals, heroes, and the meek. All have stepped forward, and most have fallen. The rules never changed for them, and the rules will not change for you. Bring only that which you can afford to lose, including your life.
Oh, if we lose, do we lose our gear or something? What does that mean?
My master is the essence of all that might be. They are the flip of a coin, and they are the roll of a die. Whether you win or lose, their purpose is still served. And yet, your chances can be influenced by your skill, by your intellect, and by your might. That is what fascinates Chaos. Skilled mortals can bend their chances, for in the headwinds of the unknown, the arrow of a master falls more assuredly than the arrow of a novice. Show them your mastery, and they will smile upon you. Surprise them with utmost talent, and they may even laugh. Fortune will rain upon those who bring humor to chaos. This once mighty temple was the bridge from mere peasant to high priest. All were welcome to attempt the trials of chaos, and those that attained a true victory were gifted a small measure of power to help forge their own destinies. That is still true, though we have far fewer challenges in this era. Go.
Okay.
Improve.
Begin?
Protection decays.
Okay, so we don't have to deal with honor. Or what's going on? I'm gonna mess with my love so hard right now. There's okay damage.
I need more time.
Hard right now. Well, the enemies didn't even load in, and I was being attacked.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, you're sending stuff at me from a distance. This area isn't messing around. And the enemies are even showing up on the minimap too.
I can't do that yet.
Hello.
I need more time.
rune looks so big on the side of the stairs. My rune is not that big, but on the stairs it looked massive. So essentially my goal here is to just wall them off, get my buffs rolling, and then deal the damage. And if they survive the damage, we start applying debuffs. That's essentially the idea, but...
Oh, wipe that smile off your face.
Oh, dude, bro, dude. So, is this the loot that we're supposed to get or something? Challenge area contains turrets that will periodically fire... Oh, jeez. Monsters gain no flask and no charm charges on death? 50% less area of effect and projectile speed. I don't think the projectile speed really means much to us, because as long as our damage gets there, like, it doesn't... That being slower, like, it's gonna suck, but... Okay, I have to choose one. I'm a little worried about taking this one if the arena is going to lag out the whole time. Which makes me kind of want to take this, which is real bad, but...
Both depth and perception.
Let's do it. We don't really have much AoE, and the AoE we do drop is like on ourselves, so... Okay, if we're starting this, that means I can... get my buffs going.
By Garukan!
They say endurance trumps potency.
Okay. We got kicked out. Cannot rejoin this area after dying. Oh, I gotta go again? Okay, so this is... I was expecting the amount of damage that we took. I need... Wow. And it's really difficult too. Every time the arena loads, like, my computer just struggles hard.
I hope your next attempt will be more favorable.
Monsters cannot be slowed or stunned. 50% negative resistance. Sure. Do resistances. Very similar to our armor. We don't have much. If I go down here and it's just a laggy session again, they just hurt. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do this just by the lag.
Not yet. Hey, fight!
Jeez, this is really gonna make me actually try and learn. This is more of what I thought the trials were gonna be like with the honor. Something that actually tests your limits and your skill level. Because I actually have to press my, like, I have to use my class here and pay attention, whereas, you know, just progressing through the main story so far has just been just all fun and games.
I need more time.
Oh, I see some purple stuff on the ground. Oh, that's a slam.
You will burn!
Enemies? Yep, I was like, are enemies gonna be on that? Indeed they were. Indeed they were.
This is just a warm-up.
It's kind of like
Exile sends its
we gotta dodge
regards.
some stuff. Now, how many? Hold on a second. With the ascendancy skill points, set 2 for completing floor 2 of the trial of that, or complete the trials of chaos. How do you complete the trials of chaos? Is that, I mean, we're in the trials of chaos, but how many things do we have to do to...
Stare at the time.
Oh, is that the thing? Is that what's around? Oh, that's a lightning attack. They're sending frost bolts at me.
Not yet.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Not yet.
Oh no. Oh no! Did we survive? Did we win? Oh, was it just a survive thing? Oh, I was like, I can't kill all of this. I guess we just needed to survive the countdown. Jeez, that makes me want to have a good enough build to be able to just melt everything like that. Holy moly. That was probably the most,
This is
like...
just a warm-up.
Wow. Okay, let's do the resistances because we don't really have much going
Spurn
on.
you.
Unless I'm starting to take increased damage now.
Wall of flame!
Okay. Did we clear it out? I think we cleared it out. Missing Vol Soul Core? Uh-oh. These are like Diablo 4 dungeons, essentially. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, did my game crash? It's so frozen, my game crashed. Okay, so yeah, I can't do those. I can't do the Chaos Trials then. If the performance is just that bad in there? Wow. That's kind of crazy. That's great. Oh, my login. I'm gonna have to do the other trials, I guess, and complete floor 2. Ooh, with honor. Ew. It's honestly, it was honestly easier than this, to be honest. But I feel like if I had actual skill, this would be easier than that. We'll take that with us for now. Oh, did we actually? Okay, we did get some. Why is it? What does that mean? Corrupted items. Certain items can be found corrupted or made corrupted using Vol Orb, changing their properties unpredictably. Most methods of item crafting and modification cannot be used on corrupted items. There is no penalty for using corrupted items. Change their properties unpredictably. So is this thing just gonna have different properties all of a sudden? Wait, oh. Anyway, I can't do this, so we're gonna travel to this place. Where is that? I hope I don't have to do this, because apparently my computer can't handle it. Okay, let's go over here. Or maybe I'm gonna have to try it while not streaming or something? And recording? I have no idea.
I feel a murmur of power within them. Now this is a find. A Baal ruin that hasn't been looted? No one from camp has managed to make it to this part of the jungle and survive. Until now. This mechanism, if powered with a small soul core, it could open that door. There should definitely be soul cores somewhere around here. They had to power these constructs somehow.
Yeah, we had to find 3 of them in the other area we just were at.
Take my true power!
Oh. There was only a couple mobs there, huh? Bring out the whole buff. that chaos trial. Oh, hey, you're on this side of my wall. Oh, you're dead anyway. Oh. And I'm only hitting them with a couple shots here. Okay, let's start this.
I need more time.
Just like that. See, we can do some damage, it's just, it's kinda scary when everything's on top of us. There's one. It's so weird how there's a green exclamation mark on the minimap. Is that part of an update or something? That was strange. Yeah, it's great. The frost bomb, as soon as I place it, those pulses, that's what applies the exposure. If I actually just drop it, the 41% exposure. And with this, 41. So they have 82%. 82. Oh my. 82% is what we're working with right now. That's a lot of exposure. Just resistance gone.
Fall before me.
Okay, you got some stuff going on.
Not yet. Victory is
Not no
mine.
more you don't. Yeah, we emptied the entire mana pool and we hit stage 3 on our buff there for like 36% increased spell damage.
I need more time.
Yeah, ice wall. Ice wall. Let's get my 81%, drop an ice wall on him. Ridiculous.
Oh, goodness. They live. I need more time.
Essentially, yeah, as soon as I realized something is surviving my damage, that's when I need to drop the cold stuff on them. Or if I... Oh. I have kind of noticed though that my character herself is actually
74
really squishy.
In the span of 3 moons.
I can't do that yet.
And it still won't be enough. If our fears become realized, we have put our lives on the line because Doriani asked us to do so. I accept this, and I am not a traitor to the Queen, but sometimes loyalty requires protecting her from her own mistakes. We need more time. We just need more time.
Always time.
I can't do that yet.
Hello, can you attack up? Hello, can you attack the right? Sheesh. Oh, that's another thing that's not happening. Okay, I just realized her auto... This wasn't casting. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I must travel light.
Oh yeah, in order to do the respect, I spent literally every single gold drop that I had. I had 200, well, not every single, I had like 200 gold left out of the 31,000. 200 left. I had just enough, essentially. The respect, each point of respect was costing like 990 gold.
Greeting.
Yes, some odds and ends we found in the jungle.
Is this 11? We're level 41. Is 19 intelligence, so this could very well be an upgrade.
I'll take it.
I kind of want to keep the corrupted thing just because it's an early one, and I'm selling everything.
I like it.
Okay, so let's buy this,
Be wary.
and let's try cold damage. Okay, okay, we got the 41% cold damage. Not as much as our other one, but the spell damage is what we're looking for. Oh, that was almost a max roll. Look at that, 63 out of 64 and 33 out of 34 on those spell damage rolls. Holy. Yeah, let's make it. Come on, give me... No, that's not what we want. Come on, spell damage. There's spell damage. Perfect, we got a weapon upgrade. Yes, okay, let's keep going. Yeah, we keep going then. 25% reduced attributes? Sure. I mean, I guess that's not really... First thing back as a weapon upgrade. So that has 7. I could add more to it. I could add 2 more. 33 max mana. Has no more space. Okay. Well, there it is. From level 7 freezing? How much damage does level 7 do? 11 to 16 cold damage. 2, 20 to 30. Uh, we just doubled our base damage, almost. We... Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I finally kind of sort of organized this a little bit. It's not how, you know, obviously putting these in the respective tabs and everything is going to be the better way. But I just want to keep everything situated in like a tab for my first like campaign playthrough, essentially. Um, and I also did get this as well on top of while I was testing the items, where it's, you know, another one that drops the buff on the ground. It's just a slightly higher level. It's a level 11 instead of level 10. Um, so yeah, I could equip this right now and benefit from the higher sigil power. To be honest, it's another like 1% damage or something. But I'm gonna put this in the stash just because it's the only one that we have. That's corrupted, so I don't know what's going on with that quite yet. And then I'm gonna keep this for later too, just in case another... This was just a really good weapon for us for such a long time. I'll keep that as well. Okay, let's put... Where is it? Up at the top? It has... Okay, we have 3 to work with. That is incredible. We'll do the seals again with the pierce, and then I want the 25% cast. Oh my. Okay. Well, that's a big that's a huge upgrade. That is a huge upgrade. Holy. Happy times. Happy times. See. Oh, was it because I left? I can't take the soul core out of here? I understand. People complain about there not being any loot in this game, but I'll tell you what, as soon as you do get a good piece of gear, it feels really good, man. I'm not gonna lie. I love the fact that this game doesn't shower you in gear every 2 seconds, where you're choosing 3 different best in slot items every time you go to town. That's not gearing to me. That's not a loot game to me. That's boring to me, personally. I love that there's still a lot of items that get dropped on the ground, and I still very well could pick up that scale mail and upgrade it into a really awesome piece. That could happen. I love that that's a thing. But I can't do it to every single piece depending on how many resources I have, right? So it's like you kind of want the item to drop, but if it doesn't, you have some extra tools to try and force it, which is... I really like that. Oh, you look cool. Oh. Oh my. We just doubled our base damage. We doubled it. Okay, let's get the buffs going. Wow. Wow. We're in the damage. Let me at him. Who are these guys? Get them out of here. They're not even on my screen anymore. What?
74 shipments of soul cores in this span.
Wait, in the span of how short?
74 shipments of soul cores in the span of 3 moons.
3 months?
74 shipments, and it still won't.
That's a lot. Almost every day. Okay, so we have 1 skill point. What are we thinking here? What am I thinking? Am I thinking? I might just get the extra, the 10% cold damage nodes that I haven't been able to get. Like there's 10% here and here. And then there's another 10% here. So that's, or 12% even. That's, you know, 32% more cold damage. That sounds really nice. And then after that, after getting all of the damage, like the cold and spell damage nodes, then I think it's time to start going into the crit. So let's do that. We'll grab this one. And then, yeah, I think that's the plan. We'll get all of the spell and cold damage we can, and then just start pouring into the crit. Just start pumping the crit. Wow. Wow, we could just go back to Firewall and spam again. That's crazy. I'm blown away right now. Definitely in my next characters and everything, I have to and from now on, I have to spend a bit more time trying to maintain that weapon upgrade. I went so long without a weapon. Like, I was using a level 22 weapon at level 40. My level is over twice my... Not anymore, that's in the past. We're just obliterating everything now. I wonder what that Trial of Chaos is going to be like. I might try that again while we're recording here. Okay, I don't want anything of what you're selling. None of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill you off screen. We only used 2 ice walls to kill that. That was a yellow enemy dead with 2 ice walls. Oh, there's a soul core. This is crazy to me. Because I just did a bunch
I need more time.
What? I just did a bunch of, like, testing and whatnot. You know, like, literal hours of just having fun, just messing around with the different things that I have access to. And now I'm able to just do this? What? I don't even have to press my buttons anymore.
By Garukan!
I'm just... What is this? Unbelievable. I'm blown away. If I wanted to make it even more spicy, I would just drop the Tempest. Okay. I would do this and then attack because now I have the Culling Strike. Yeah, he just gets deleted at 30%. Just done. Just gone. GG. So I think at the very least I'll drop Tempest. Oh my, I just... What?
Not yet.
That was resistant to cold, by the way.
I need more time.
I'm blown away. I still...
I can't do that yet.
Is this normal? Am I supposed to be doing this much damage? Because if I was using all of my buttons... You know, I said it would be nice to have a build that could deal with all of those enemies from the Trial of Chaos. I think I could now. I think I could. If the game wasn't lagging and I dropped to 10 frames.
A treasure room?
Yeah,
I
we
should
found...
take a look.
We did find an extra
I'm carrying enough
soul
already.
core, so... I was about to say, are we... Is it really... Why are we getting showered in weapon drops? Why? I spent how long trying to get one of these weapons and we just got one from the shop and one from a drop? I'm gonna use one of those. Actually, no, it is level 10. If this was a level, or, yeah, it gives us level 10. If this was required level 41, giving us level 11, because I'm not going back and losing a slot either. Yeah, we're just gonna sell that.
Yes?
Yes?
Anything catch your eye?
Because even if I did get better bonuses, I'm still pretty solid at 41 cold damage out of 49. But if we did get better bonuses, still not losing the slot for it.
Sadir, keep your eyes sharp.
Quickly.
Yeah, we need to make as much gold as possible because you know I'm gonna end up refunding all of these skill points.
I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Not the greatest.
Don't drink the water.
Understood. Alright, we'll keep that stuff for now. Let's get back at it. I really want to do like a hardcore solo self-found of an ice sorceress again. With just everything that I've learned about this class, I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, there's no need to press my buttons if I don't have to, huh? That first attack with our do-do-do. However, I did discover, or I did learn that the seal on our auto attack here, the actual seal charges themselves, that extra hit, those extra hits have 50% reduced damage. So, I mean, while they're doing the damage that we had previously, which I guess is pretty decent now. But as well, once they pierce, they do even less. Oh yeah, these minions used to be really difficult to kill. And now I can kill them. Are you the minion? Oh, I did that done. There we go.
I have no space for that.
Already? We just got here. I guess, then again, I was in a loot room, right?
Not yet.
Okay, there's also this little bit of... Actually, that looks like a dead end right there. No, actually, maybe it might go on. It does go on. Which means we gotta go investigate. Oh, are you something over here? Not anymore, you're not. Oh, right, I opened up the door, but we didn't go in. Chamber of Remnant? Hello. I think you're disturbing me. Are you ready to see why? Oh, that's pretty cool.
I can't do that yet.
No, you stop. Yeah, you can just stop doing anything that you were trying to do.
Your duty has ended.
Yeah, dude, just get out of here, dude. I don't know what he was trying to do, but I'm sad I didn't even get to see what that boss was. Oops. This is ridiculous.
What happened?
Yes, take your time. I'll take it.
That reduced attribute cost, if you get a bunch of that,
This idea.
that could lead to some fun stuff. Using like other classes' abilities and stuff like that, essentially.
My tribe could use that.
Okay, can I...
Keep your eyes sharp.
Okay. Well, again, I'm kind of sad that we missed what the boss actually did. He looked like he was starting to do some interesting stuff with jumping around. But... he got exploded with ice. I believe, do bosses count as unique enemies? So do I cull bosses at 5%?
You are no suffering.
Wow. Just wow. Oh, this is dark. This is dark and creepy. The Grand Soul
I
Core
should
Nexus.
call Alva.
This kinda looks like the dude bro, the Seed. This guy kinda looks like the corrupted Seed.
largest soul core I've ever seen. With this, we could power the mechanism in the waterways. But it isn't charged. There is still latent energy residing here. From what I can gather, these lines in the stonework should lead to generators. You might need to find some more soul cores to spin them up, but everything looks to be in surprisingly decent condition.
Big true.
Maybe the constructs have been maintaining all this. In any case, let's hope it still functions. We'll then have to remove that large soul core from the wall, of course. But that shouldn't be a problem. Good luck.
I like Alva. I also like Una.
Not yet.
Do I press a button? Yeah, I think we just need. That's all. That's the only button we need to press.
I can't do that yet.
Oh. A ruby ring. Let's check it out. Gives fire resistance. What else do you give? Hold damage to attacks. We don't do attacks, so not for us. Oh, there's a prismatic ring. 7% to all elemental resistance. I'm gonna. The thing it turns a common item into a rare item. I'm gonna use that on that. I was like, why aren't you dying? Oh, you're resistant. Oh, you're a boss.
I need more time. Didn't break a sweat.
Well, not a boss, but a rare enemy. Oh, where you at?
I need more time. Behold, so.
Okay, I see an aura over there. Let's see what happens.
I need more time.
I was paying attention to my mana cost. I accidentally used too many spells while in the Tempest. Accidentally drained the mana. Some stairs here. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really seen this. Just like a corner stair thing like this. Oh, you are sending some pain my way. Some bombardiers or something. Yeah, they're throwing bombs at us.
I can't do that yet. Behold the storm.
A medium soul core, huh?
A larger soul core.
How big is that
where
thing?
to place it?
Oh, it's 2. It's the size of 2. How big is that large soul core gonna be in the inventory?
I must travel light.
Are we? Yeah, we are, huh? We'd have to do a little bit of that. There we go. Okay, let's get these gems and stuff out of our inventory. I got get these out of here. I think if I want to change something, I'll just come back. Okay.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What do you need? Take your time.
I
I'll
need
take it.
your gold. Just like that.
Don't eat anything colorful.
Is there a normal item to a rare? Yes. Where's that ring? Oh no, this isn't even... Okay, there we go. And unfortunately, it doesn't give us any casting right. Or I would use that. We'll throw it in the stash for now, I suppose. Same thing with our fire resistance, I'll throw that in the stash. And then I'll sell that one. And these supports, these are just getting put... We're getting these out of the inventory. If I want them, I'll come back for them later. That'll get out of here. Oh, I can't deposit that. Okay, good to know. I'm probably gonna try doing the chaos trial off
What do you need? I'll take it.
streaming and stuff like that and recording, just because hopefully that'll give my computer enough energy to try and do it or something. I don't know. But anyway, unfortunately, this is all the time I have for today. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.